Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today it's Austria. We're starting from the back of the grid, well not the back of the grid, but the back row in P19. We're gonna, after a spinning qualifying, can we continue our winning streak of Monaco and Bahrain, but it's gonna be tough starting from the back of the grid. I did forget to record Monaco, so I'm sorry about that, but we did get the race win, and we're now leading the championship as a rookie. So here we go, it's lining up on the grid. It's 5 red lights. His lights out and away we go. Now we're going to get a better start from the Alpine. We're going to try and head down the inside. Behrman. We're going to head down the inside here. Try not to collide with our teammate. We're fighting our teammate now. Hadar forces Antonelli wide. But Antonelli's going to try and fight us. Hadar looking to almost maybe try and follow us through. Down the inside of Ocon. Down the inside of Albon. Under braking, that's a brilliant
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Double overtake of Simone and Hulkenberg, who we defend. Now looking at Leclerc. Round the tight bend of that longer hairpin. Go wide. And out that turn. Now almost jumping. Struggling with the gears. It's too high to be in gear 4, too low to be in gear 5. Round into the right hander, looking at Leclerc, who's ahead of us.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Try and defend the inside now. Tsunoda trying to go around the outside, we cut that off nicely. Leclerc looking for a move on Alonso. Around, down the outside. Tsunoda trying to do the same exact move on us, but we defend it well. And now we're wheel to wheel with Alonso into the braking zone. And we pull ahead. Now Leclerc ahead as well. But we're not going to be able to fight Leclerc just yet. He's going to look for a move on Verstappen maybe. Down into the braking zone, we get back up to Leclerc and make the move. We've given him enough room around the outside line there. It's just a great overtake. Now he's going to try and fight down the inside. We're not going to let it happen. Jittering round that corner. And there as well. Again struggling with the gearbox. Onto the gravel a little bit there. Leclerc going to try and move to overtake. We're going to defend him. Now he's going to have to defend from Fernando Alonso. And we're racing really nicely, really well, really clean here. Looking for a move. We're going to defend down the inside. Not letting him do that. Now Alonso's going to have a look at his gearbox. We're starting to lose time to Verstappen here after defending Leclerc. Going off the racing line to do so. Round the hairpin tightly. And nicely. Verstappen still ahead. Is Lando Norris going to make a move around George Russell? He does. Russell falling back down to P4. Round the long apex now. Round sector 2. Go wide there, so we have to let off the throttle a little bit to try and stay on the line. Leclerc going to look for a move that we're going to defend nicely, not letting him do that. There's a yellow flag behind us, but it seems like everything's fine now.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead please. 2.8 seconds.
Down into the tight right hander, Alonso and Leclerc fighting. Yuki Tsunoda's out. Let's have a look at this. Find the Red Bull. He's here. It's an engine failure. It's an engine failure in the 4th race of the season. He's just kept on the racing line. What is he doing? Even on the racing line, almost colliding with Antonelli. He pulls over into the grass. And there's an unfortunate end to his race early. Alonso pulling ahead of Leclerc now. Look at her trying to fight back against it. He's going to pull back ahead. Down, we're going to take the tight line, not letting anything pass. Alonso and Leclerc still fighting. Leclerc's going to stay ahead, but Alonso pulls back ahead. Leclerc fighting back. And it's so close, just 2 tenths, not even 2 tenths, 200ths of a second separate them. They're still wheel to wheel. We got in the gravel, and that's going to catch them back up with us. Alonso, looking for a move on us now. Hulkenberg, or a Sauber, pretty sure it's Hulkenberg, looking for a move on the Ferrari. Stapping ahead in P4, we're going to defend
Yellow
Alonso.
flag.
He can't overtake now in the yellow flag. We see Yuki Tsunoda pulled over in the grass there. If it was a real F1, that would probably be a safety car, but it's not. It's the video game. But now Alonso's going to look for a move. Round to
Tyre
the
condition
outside.
still looking good.
He's got that DRS, and Leclerc's going to try and follow him through. Down into the hairpin we go. We're going to get that down the inside of Alonso. There's contact. Alonso, mate, he's just wouldn't let me turn. Now we're going to have to fight against Hulkenberg and Leclerc for back position. Let's look at that and see who's at fault. So let's look at that from Alonso's point of view. It's tough. Because I'm taking the tight line. He's turned in, not giving me any room. So I don't know. But it's unfortunate for us here. We're going to now have to fight back for position in P6. Hulkenberg ahead now. We have to defend from Ocon instead of attacking Hulkenberg. Not letting Ocon pass. Making sure we make a statement that he's not getting past. And after that contact with Alonso, it sort of drained our energy in this race.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.6 seconds.
Not going to try and make a move there. And now down the straight. Got the DRS, got the ERS. We're catching Hulkenberg. But are we catching him enough? Down into the hairpin we go. Down the inside. Taking it tight. Taking it nicely. And not making any contact with Hulkenberg. We pull ahead.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
It's almost like what we did with Alonso, but it ended up better for us there without any contact. Hulkenberg now fighting with Ocon. Is he going to lose 2 positions in one sector? No. Hulkenberg fights back against Ocon. Stays ahead. Up in P7 we are. 12 positions gained so far. We're going to be pitting lap 9. Hulkenberg move. He's catching. Down into the corner, we're going to make sure he doesn't get past. But down the straight we go. We're going to have the ERS.
The side pods have taken damage. You might start to pick up a little bit extra drag.
We're going to defend the inside line, making sure he doesn't get the faster racing line.
We're approaching the pit window.
Let's look at that defence on the broadcast. Down the straight, you can see there. Hulkenberg looking for a move. He goes down around the outside. We defend well, taking the inside line. Pull back ahead. Not letting Hulkenberg through in that kick Sauber. But now he's got the DRS, he's got the ERS. Is he going to pull back ahead? Down the hairpin we go. Not going to let him push us too tight this time. And we defend nicely, taking that inside line.
Okay, mate, engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please. Yeah, that's just not Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there, I'm afraid, but listen, not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race.
My engine seems to be too hot now, so we're going to be looking at those temps. And with the side pods damage, I think that's what's causing it. Down into the corner, Hulkenberg trying not to move, under braking, and we're trying not to do that as well, but it's really close. Now, Hulkenberg looking back at us on the straight, he's got the DRS. We're going to defend the inside again, down into the braking zone. We don't need to defend properly there, we just move back onto the racing line. Our engine is running quite hot right now.
The bodywork's taken a few scrapes, try not to make it any worse please. There's damage to the underbody, expect to feel significant effects in terms of performance. Systems all looking good, head down.
But we defend nicely there, round the outside, as Hulkenberg pushes us wide, but we take the ideal line and take it nicely. Leaving just enough room for Hulkenberg to work with.
There's serious damage to the underbody. Repeat, serious damage to the underbody.
When we pit, it should cool the engine a little bit, giving us some time to work with the engine. But with the engine being this hot, it's going to be tough to control it over the race.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Best in lap, don't let Hulkenberg gain track position on us, because that means he'll probably stay ahead of us during the pit stop, unless he gets a bad stop. So racing line around these corners. We're going to lift and coast around these corners to try and keep that engine cooler. Struggling with overheating problems so far this race. Lifting and coasting around the corners. As soon as we accelerate though, that engine temperature just climbs straight back up to 137. With this lifting and coasting, it's going to allow Hulkenberg to try and have a look at us.
Pit now, pit now.
Now we're going to come into the pit, so it's not going to matter.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Hulkenberg's going to come in with us. It's just going to be a matter of who gets the best pit stop. There's a long line of people coming in behind us. Now we're going to have to get a good turn in. It's a good turn in there. 2.4 estimated pit stop time.
Okay, let's go now. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
A bit slower of a stop
Okay,
than us.
stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Now on our route lap, we are able to lift and coast a bit more. With having that gap to Hulkenberg. On these medium tyres, same as Hulkenberg, so it's
the underbody's incurred critical damage at this point.
That engine temperature's just climbing back up, isn't it? Lifting and coasting round these corners to try and bring that engine temperature back down. We're only at half throttle, but now Hulkenberg's going to look for a move down the inside. Trying to not make contact, but we do make contact. And is that a damaged front wing for us? Ever so slightly, and we've just pitted, so it's not ideal.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Now Alonso right down the gearbox with us.
Isaac's in the pits, that's Isaac in the pits.
Let's hope this front wing damage is not going to affect our race too much. It's looking to give us a bit of understeering already.
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. The side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperatures, cooling may be adversely affected. Just be warned, the underbody showing heavy damage. Systems all looking good, head down.
Now down the inside of Hulkenberg, not down the inside of Hulkenberg, we're going to try and catch Hulkenberg round these corners. With this engine temperature, we're just struggling. literally close to ram upon her, and we still catch up with Hulkenberg into the braking zones. Taking a wide there, so we just brake a little bit to try and stay on the track. Oh, Stroll almost spins there. Going to defend the inside of Stroll. Not letting him past. Defended really nicely there, but our engine temperature's just climbing and climbing. It's going to be tough to control. Now, Stroll's going to force us down to the inside line. I'm not going to let him push us tight. It's a good corner, not making any contact. We're down to P8 now. Hulkenberg's starting to pull a gap from us. We're in the gravel there. Now, Hulkenberg's going to try and look for a move. We're not going to let him.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
I think we're going to have to settle for P8 or less here now. The engine temperature, the front wing damage, this race does not seem to be going our way. Defending the inside line, try and not let Ocon pass, down into the braking zone we go. We're going to leave Ocon enough room, but we take the line too tight, take too much curve, and there's almost contact with Ocon. He has the brakes to not hit us. I'm going to let off the throttle there to try and lower the engine temps.
Okay mate, Ocon behind. We want to keep them behind please, this is super critical for our strategy.
Okay, so we're keeping Ocon behind apparently according to this objective, but it's going to be tough with all these problems with the car. The temperature of this engine now reaching 140 degrees, which is not good for our car. Not good at all. That side of the damage is just going to make it so much more difficult to do that. Now we're not going to let Ocon kind of attack. Not letting him attack. And he's going to fall behind. There's almost contact between him and Lance Stroll.
Okay mate, that still wasn't quite what we needed I'm afraid, but look, let's move on. Get your head down and chin up and focus till the end of the race.
I'm not going to let him stay ahead, we're going to pull back ahead of Ocon.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it mate, it can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Confirmed.
I'm just going to have to struggle for 4 laps because I don't know where that damage has come from. I'm fuming. Our engine temps aren't looking good either, 141 degrees. This is going to put stress on the engine. It's not good. Possibly causing a mechanical failure later in the season maybe. Going to defend to the inside.
Gap to your teammate behind, 5.7 seconds.
We're going to fight back down the inside. We're not going to let Ocon pass. That was a bit of dangerous overtake from us and we forced Ocon off. So I won't be surprised if we get a penalty for that, but I don't think forcing Ocon off track we can get a penalty for in this game. But the engine temperature climbs to 143.
Ocon's behind you. Time last lap, 1 minute 11.9. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old.
We're trying to keep the engine temperature down, but fighting with Ocon here
Battery
is not
charge is
helping.
high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Keeping the battery straight. Yeah.
Green flag.
Now Ocon, we're going to try and go down around the outside. We're going to defend nicely. And we're not going to let them fight us. We're going to stay ahead. We just need to be getting a better exit out of the corner, but that's because we put so much stress on our engine. From doing that, that might be why the temperature's raising so high. We're going to lift and coast around this long corner, as we're going to do with the other long corners of this sector. Coast around the sector. Ocon starting to notice we're lifting and coasting and looking at us around these tight corners, and we're going to have to put stress back on our engine by fighting him. Now Ocon trying to having a look at our gearbox, and Stroll's going to try and fight him. Defend the inside line of Ocon, not letting him try and fight us, as we do so accordingly. And I think our temperature has been controlling us for the rest of this race, but it's going to be close. Gap to Hulkenberg ahead being 11 seconds. There's no hope of us catching him. We seem to have just dropped Stroll. What's happened there? We just seem to have dropped them exiting that corner, and they're just dropping so far behind. Two seconds gap to the cars behind now. So I think P8 is where we're going to finish this race. But Ocon catches back up, and Stroll catches back up, and yes, the Martin, is there contact there? No, there's not. But now Ocon's going to fight down the inside. And Ocon pulls ahead. Is he going to pull ahead of us as well? We're not going to we're going to try and defend him.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Try and not make contact. Down the inside we go. Try not to let him pass. We defend well. There's a DRS train behind us. And every second these cars stay behind us.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 14.5 seconds.
And this front wing damage. We're just struggling then. Someone's won the race already. Oscar Piastri wins the race here today in Austria. No, we're on the gravel. Oh, there's no contact. There's contact. And on the final lap, we're out. Losing track position down to P17. And that's poor. It's really unfortunate. To be fair, we re-enter unsafely, but we had no choice. We was on the gravel and our car just wouldn't slow down. We re-entered the track and look behind us and just see those cars zooming past. And we go from P8 to P17, no, to P18. With this front wing damage, I don't even know if we're going to be able to keep P18. Such an unfortunate end to our strong race. Such a strong race as well today. But one little mistake ruins our race, sends us down to the back of the grid.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Oh, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.